We're going to explain how to fix the SSH connect to host bitbucket.org port 22 connection timed out error. This frustrating error means your computer can't establish a connection to Bitbucket servers via SSH, preventing you from performing actions like pushing code or managing your repositories. Let's troubleshoot this step by step. 1. Check your internet connection. The most common cause is a simple internet problem. Ensure your computer is connected to the internet and that you can browse websites or access other online services. Try restarting your router and modem to resolve temporary network glitches. 2. Verify your SSH configuration. Make sure you have SSH correctly installed and configured on your system. The specific commands for checking this will vary depending on your operating system: Windows, macOS, Linux. For Windows, you might need to install Git Bash or similar. On macOS and Linux, SSH is often already installed. You can verify the installation by typing SSHV into your terminal. This will output verbose information about your SSH setup. Any issues with it might show up here. 3. Check your firewall. Your system's firewall or antivirus software might be blocking the SSH connection. Temporarily disable your firewall or add an exception for SSH port 22 to see if it resolves the issue. Remember to re-enable your firewall afterward unless you've identified a specific security loophole that needs addressing. 4. Examine your SSH client. The error could stem from a problem with your SSH client itself. If you are using an SSH client other than the default one, try using the default one to see if that resolves the problem. Sometimes outdated clients cause issues. Try updating your SSH client to the latest version. The exact method for updating will vary depending on your operating system and the SSH client you're using. 5. DNS resolution problems. Your computer might be having trouble resolving the hostname bitbucket.org to its IP address. Try pinging write:/bitbucket.org. Write single quote using the command ping bitbucket.org, write single quote in your terminal. If you get a request timed out message, there's a DNS problem. Try using a different DNS server, like Google Public DNS or Cloudflare DNS, or restarting your computer. 6. Bitbucket side issues. While less likely, there might be temporary outages or problems on Bitbucket's servers. Check Bitbucket's status page or social media for any reported outages or service disruptions. 7. SSH key issues. If you are using SSH keys for authentication, ensure that your public key is correctly added to your Bitbucket account settings. Also check that your private key has the correct permissions, usually 600. If you are having issues with the key, consider generating a new one. 8. Proxy settings. If you're behind a corporate proxy, ensure that your SSH client is configured correctly to use the proxy. Incorrect proxy settings can interrupt the connection. If you've tried all these steps and still encounter the error, it might be a more complex network issue. Consulting your network administrator or seeking help from the Bitbucket support community might be necessary. Remember to replace placeholder commands with those appropriate for your operating system.